Hello, besties. If you are seeing this on lovely Tuesday, November 25th, or around there, this is the current energy, what to expect, what's coming your way. And let me just say, if you're not in the mood, just scroll. Because I'm not even in the mood to deliver the message, but we're trying to be in the mood. Because why do I keep hearing that song? That's Sexy Red. I'm back. And then I pre-shuffle my cards. I'm like, just give me a card or two to guide this message, right? On this beautiful ass Tuesday. And we got memory and slide in the DMs. So spirit be in that ass of your specific person. If you are in separation especially, or I assume that this is going to be romantic. We got the twin flame. Don't attach that to it. I just think it's a higher level connection out here. But girl or boy, they're feeling all the feels right now. And you've been reflecting on your progress. Yeah, you could be farther along. Shit could be worse. But you're grateful for what you have right now. And I feel like that is the game changer of really feeling what you need to feel. Be mad, sad, happy about it. And then transmute that energy and bring yourself back to the present moment, right? You can only be in control of your actions, your reactions, and your emotions. Clarify the slide in the DMs. I tried to avoid it. You saw I was at the bottom of the deck. Hi. Okay, we have October. Could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Maybe you separated in October as well. Maybe that's when they ghost you. But that had the 10-10 portal. Tens are the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. Talks about closing out a cycle, something that feels faded, that was meant to push you towards your goals and your purpose. And I think it does have to do with this person. They almost feel as if it is a spiritual connection. We have Pisces and karma coming out. So you could be dealing with a Pisces as well. But I think they are dreaming of you, thinking of you. You're kind of like this big what if question mark in the back of their brain. I said that at 222. But they're wondering, what if I did put in the energy? What if I did commit? Would this have led to something more? If I just message them, what will happen? And then they have this anxiety and this overthinking. And then they throw themselves a pity party. We got travel coming out. Clarify. Okay, Aquarius and change. So someone could be coming towards you, or they could be an Aquarius during that season. So that would be towards the end of January, early February. And then Pisces season follows. So something about end of winter, early spring, give or take. I would say when does winter technically end? I don't know. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Someone is ready to come forward and to show you that they've changed, that they've cut off possibly someone from the past. This could be the slut muffin out here. As soon as I say that, yeah, they realize that you're their soulmate. 333 on the timer confirmation. And then 222 alignment. Both the numbers we needed. They feel as if you make them want to be a better person. You push them to their alignment, to work on their goals, to focus in on their self-love and healing. Meanwhile, this other person just really wanted to go ahead and keep them stuck in that lower vibration. It's like misery loves company. And we got divine soulmates and addiction. Maybe they could have had addictions, but it is giving this codependency, trauma bond type energy with this other person. Or it's a situation where they both triggered each other enough, but mirrored each other's parents enough to where that's what the norm is. And they're realizing now they don't have to be in a relationship like that. Yeah, blocked, I'm a whole entire vibe. They're realizing that they deserve more. And I'm not saying that your person's innocent, but I think they're realizing if they want something better, long lasting, something and someone they're going to build with, make a house a home, They need to be real with themselves. It's almost like the veil is being lifted. We have the third eye chakra. So they're waking up to some sort of situation out here. And for a lot of you, that is their feelings. We have mask off and keep it on the low. Maybe they wanted to keep this connection on the low. There's some forbidden fruit type of aspect, but their feelings are going to come out. They can't hide it anymore. It's obvious. You know, they know that you know, and they know that other people know. And we have entanglement and divine soulmates union. So this other person they could have thought was their soulmate. But once again, it's that lesson of limerence and lust versus love. And they're blocking this person out. For most of you, I think that they did block this karmic third party or these advances. And they're ready to come forward and apologize. Yeah. We have money issues. Maybe they had an investment together. Maybe they were married. They lived together. Or this person is just trying to mooch off of them because we have sexual demons and Black Widow. So this person definitely was using them for their money. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe even try to fake a pregnancy. I hope the fuck not. But they're just still very immature. And your person has awakened. There was something that they said or did that really lifted the veil and exposed this person from being a wolf in sheep clothing. Now they're getting out of this lustful energy, this non-committal playboy, playgirl type of energy, and wanting to build something, to have a legacy bigger than themselves. And I think they were operating out of ego for way too long. Maybe just focus on money. But now they're realizing abundance is more than that. It's health, wealth, love. It's all the gratitude, the little things that make you happy. And where you want to spend your time, right? They're about ready to blow up your phone. They know time is a ticking. That if they go into 2026, which 2025 is the year of the snake. Before we move into the year of the horse, we have snakes around me, spiritual ascension, and marry me. They know that they need to come forward and express their feelings and really own up to what they did, apologize for it, and show you that they really are willing to put in the work. Obviously, behavioral language, make sure that they are not just giving you this unrequited love with the King of Cups in the reverse, that they're serious this time. You don't have to jump into it. I think that is your lesson as well. But I want to pull a couple cards for this person. How did they view you? The Star and the Two of Cups. Well, Aquarius season, Cancer. You could be in the spotlight. They could be watching you on social media. Maybe you have a hobby, or you're just a very spiritual person. You're deep in your faith. That you filled up your own cup and now you're ready to pour into others. You're always a giver. You're very loyal. You'll give your shirt off your back, right? And as the person who's never had that really reciprocated at the level that they give, now they want to bring balance into this connection. There's equal attraction and affection in here. It's not just, ooh, it's a lust. It's just the hookup. They want to invest in this. And they fumbled it the first time. Four of Cups in the reverse. So this is definitely someone from your past. And they need to let go of their regret. They're finally taking responsibility. And now they want to do something about it. Instead of they're being frozen and then running, they're really ready to plant the seeds into something long lasting. And I think for most of you, they're rushing in. This potentially could be during Sagittarius season, which we're in now. They're releasing this fear. Once again, things are being exposed. They have a lot of anxiety about this, but they want a fresh new start. And they're going to do it because they know that they need to do it. You know, the bees or the flowers don't chase the bees. The bees chase the flowers. I want to see how they feel about this karmic third party. Okay, yeah. We have two kings out here. So we have the King of Cups in the reverse, the King of Wands upright, and the Ten of Pentacles. One of these people. They could be a fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a water sign. They really thought that they were going to be this protector and this provider for this person. Maybe they were still emotionally avoidant, working on building the future. It's like, oh, I'm going to go work hard so that you can have everything you want in the future. And while they were trying to secure this generational wealth, maybe they were ready to move into marriage, move in together. This other person possibly was getting with the other king and could have blamed it on drugs, alcohol, a one-night stand, them being distant, never spending time with them. And your person really blames themselves for this. I think this karmic has an ability to guilt trip them, to suck them back in, because they feel that guilt of not prioritizing them. But now they're realizing it's not 100% of their fault, right? It's probably maybe 75-25, but this other person did have something to play into it, that it was toxic, that it was always meant to teach them a lesson. Your specific person loves a familiar, and this person, just because they left and they went, the grass is greener on the other side. It's really wasn't greener. It was just easier. And they made a mistake. Yeah. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. Once again, that number 5. They realize that they don't want something long-term. They're no longer feeling that victim lack mindset of, oh, poor me. It's like they're getting their shit together. They're facing why they do the behaviors that they do, why they sabotage this connection that would have been good for them, just because they're terrified. And with this other person, they know that they're just wasting their time. It's never going to be what it once was. That relationship died. And that's what disappointed them. Maybe a karmic third party, this other person who's attached to your person, the ex or the ex-lover, could have been up to the same old tricks and they had other people on the side, or they ghosted them for another person. And this forced your person to go through an ego death, to look at themselves in the mirror and realize how they treated you, how they treated others, and the errors of their own ways. Because they always rationalized it. Well, if I tell them that I don't want a relationship, but we hook up and we have the boyfriend-girlfriend experience, but I told you that I don't want a relationship. You don't think people go ahead and gain feelings? It's a control factor. And they're realizing their need to control, their need to rewrite a narrative or to try is never going to happen. Some things are fated. Some things, people, places, and things, jobs, careers were meant to come in your life to teach you what you needed to be taught. And then either you move on, you learn the lesson, or you repeat another karmic cycle in a different font. Maybe it's a different person or a different job, until you heal that mindset, that habit, you release that person. So I'm wishing you nothing but the best, besties. Let's get one final card for your advice. Okay, that was 4. And then we'll log off of here. We have the abundance, twin flame, mommy issues, and chaos mode. Yeah, their whole life has gone to shit. They need to close out those cycles, and your separation was divinely protected for both of you to learn these lessons and for them to finally close out a long overdue situation due to this avoidant attachment, not loving themselves enough, seeking approval from friends, family members, and trying to have that controlling upper hand. Now, your twin flame, this once-in-a-lifetime love, is really ready to give you this unconditional love. They realize that it's you. And you force them to become better. Because they thought that they were the shit, and that shit didn't eat. And now you're in this flow state of just going with the flow, manifesting in financial freedom, happiness, love. The last piece missing, I'm going to challenge you today, besties. Gratitude journal. Write down, what month is it? November. Write down 11 things you're grateful for. I love you. If you'd like a private reading, the link is in bio or in the description down below, depending if you're viewing this on TikTok or YouTube. And you can only purchase through my Shopify. I will catch you in the next one, besties. And good luck. This Mercury retrograde be wild as fuck.